Hi, I'm Emma Lou, the Creative Director with Heartfelt Creations. Today I'm showing you how to use your stamp positioner on an open card front panel, how to cut out 2 dies at once, and using our new Festive Christmas collection. I wanted to stamp an image right in the center, and when I looked at this open card front panel, I thought this ornament would be the perfect addition to the center. But to do that and to stamp it precisely in the middle, like I did on this finished card, I needed to use that stamp positioner. So we'll show you the trick to that. For the stamp positioner, the first thing you want to do is you get this clear plate and you'll stamp this to the corner. So I'm inking this up with a black permanent ink. So just ink up your stamp. And when you're ready to stamp this down, just make sure that this corner piece and this piece that's laying flat is up to the corner, and then we'll make sure that this acrylic block is bumped all the way to the corner piece and stamp this right on top. Just give it some firm, even pressure. And if the image is not perfect, that's okay. What this will do is you can bring in this open card front panel and lay this right on top, and you can see exactly where this is going to be stamped on your card front. So I'm going to move this over just a little bit, and once that's positioned how you want to have it stamped, just bring that corner piece in, pull this away, and don't move this corner piece. If you're doing this for the first time and it feels a little bit awkward, what you can do is actually put some glue dots on the corner piece so it doesn't move. But when you stamp this down, just make sure that your acrylic block is all the way up to the corner, and then just give that some firm, even pressure and stamp that. I love this technique if I want to have a stamped image in a specific area. So that looks like the ornament is hanging from that open card front panel. I wanted to 3D the open card front panel and have the scene to the background. So to do that, I used 2 different dies, and I started by making the template to cut out the stamped image. If you're not familiar with how to make the template, you can watch the video called Matching the Stamps and Dies. So just line that up in the inner circle. And the cool thing about these two is I could cut out both dies at once, which makes it quick and easy. And it'll cut out a little bit of the top part of the image, but once we've added the dimension, you won't notice that. So this is a square from our Cut Mat Create 2A die. So I'll just line that up, and once it's lined up, I'll just press that tape down. And those two will both go through the machine at the same time. Just going to push that over just a little bit. Run that through the Cuttlebug. So this is a great option for quick and easy Christmas cards. The card pack has 70+ card panels. So if you're doing a lot of those Christmas cards, this is one option. But some of those Christmas panels actually have a design on the top that is pre-colored, so you don't have to color it like I'm doing on this one. So I'll bring this out. You can pop that circle out, so that will go underneath, and then you have this open card front panel. So with this one, you can see on the card how I just added that to the background and then layer the open card front panel to the top and added the Christmas poinsettias to the front. The Festive Christmas collection has this festive note background that I stamped here, and then we added another background. Part of it just in the center there, added the Ariana blooms and the Ariana lace die in the background, so that makes a stunning classic Christmas card. Over here we have another background. The Festive Christmas collection has so many backgrounds that you can pop those elements, and this one is called the Festive Ornament, so you can pop out those pieces and have some fun with that. This is another amazing one. The Dove of Peace comes with a sentiment and the Dove of Peace. My next video I'll show you how to cut all that out, which is great. And then we have this Festive Christmas background. This one you can really cut apart, do the different words. Here we did it in a tag with glitter, so you can kind of see how that looks just as a complete background. We also have the one that you just saw a little bit earlier, the O Little Town, has the ornament, 2 sayings. That was used on the open card front panel. Then we also have the Festive Candlelight. I absolutely love this border and the little lantern. With this one, the designers did some kind of interactive project, so you can open this up. It has some sayings from the paper collection on the inside, the poinsettia and holly leaves. And this is like a little album. You can cut apart those card front panels, add your poinsettias, and use the little lantern, so that's a fun little mini album that will also be featured on the blog with full instructions. A lot of the poinsettias that you see are from the Christmas poinsettia. This was actually released last year. If you have the Sunkissed Fleur die, this poinsettia cuts all those out. So if you don't have a poinsettia yet, this is a great one. The Festive Christmas collection has 76 card front panels that you can quickly cut apart and use for your Christmas cards. So if you're doing a lot, this is a great option. So we'll go through and see what's inside. For this color palette, we use the traditional reds and greens, so you can see how easily you can create your Christmas cards just by cutting these apart, or if you do scrapbooking as well, you can cut some of these out and use them with your photos. So you have some kind of neutral creams and whites in the background as well. And then some of the stamped sentiments that you see are also on the inside of these card panels. So you can easily look at those for color inspiration or use them on your card fronts. The tags that you see in these can be cut out with our luggage and tag die cut set. So you'll see a lot of nice fancy frames. This is the one I just got finished using. Here is the layout. It has the one side, and then the opposite side of this one you can lay beside it, and you have a quick 12 by 12 layout for your Christmas events. This one is sayings for the insides or for tags. You have the tag elements that you can use on gifts or altar projects. Then we have our tag set, and then these are some what I call journaling blocks or blocks that you can add on the inside of your cards. The back side is always a little bit more neutral, so if you don't like to use the card front panels and want to do it more for scrapbooking, you have these really nice background and Christmas borders. This is a poinsettia border. You have the lantern in the corner along with the poinsettia corner. This one just has some ornaments. And we have the red swirl with a little bit of script in the background. You have the green, a couple different variations of green patterns. I love the berries on this one. And we have some of those larger sheets in 6 by 6. So if you do the cards, these are great options for lettering on the card fronts. And then this is one that you can just cut apart and use these sentiments on your page.